Right, are we live? I have no idea if I'm live right now. Yes, we are. Welcome in, everybody. There's 170 people in already. Right, I'm going to do the participants just a bit quick, and then we'll start getting the mod squad in. So, don't think all of the mods are making it tonight. I know Fahab has been very, very busy with work. But this is your guys' chance to see some of the faces. I know CRL won't be on camera, but her voice will be on. Obviously, I don't want anyone to put their face on if they don't want to be. So it'll be you guys can get to see the mods, speak to the mods, questions to the mods. Obviously, nothing private about their private lives, stuff about the channel, maybe their beliefs in the supernatural, things like that. That's absolutely fine. But obviously, real names and private stuff, we can just keep that to one side because privacy. Right, let's do the participants and then we shall start to bring the mods in. So tonight we have 2-Ply Paranormal, A Wakefield Blue Bottle Comics, Alex on Wheels, Ali B, Amy and Ozzy, Andreas, Anna Banana, Artcraft Lady, AV Stevie, Bean Sawyer, Big Dan, Blue Sky Lissa, Bob Knox, Bob the Beard, how you doing, you legend? Boo Productions, Paranormal Toledo. Shorten your name, damn it. Bubba 1135, Caroline Saxby, Kaz Scarlett, Kaza Bean, Chris Fat Rabbit. Good to see you back, my friend. Chris Ewell, Chris 52, Christine Bissett, Christine P, Christine Sutton, Clay Davey, Cognito, Urbex, Cookies Collective Studio, Craig Adams, Dan Jones, Denise Flood, David Binch, Dawn Emery, Di herself, Dixie, DM Baby Girl, Dorset Paranormal Investigators. I'm going to send everyone over to their channel after this because they've got a video up of mine and Parple's lone vigils in a tunnel. Parple has been a dick. Dragon Ranger, Fantastic Publishing, Garmac Sane, Jill Cranston, Giselle L, Giuseppe Stromboli, Glasgow Ghost Hunters, Hayes Grimes, Jamie Watson, Jason Loons, Jane C, Joe Perks, Johan Draco Westgate, Made in Wales, Jolene, John Boy Patton, Juniper, Katie W, Kim the Author, Kiwi USA, Chris Williams, Kulox, how you doing, the Italian Stallion, Lady Godiva, Laura Wilson, Lee Ann, Legally Blind Guy, Lil Cole, Lionheart, Liz Gowler, Lizard Paranormal, Loretta Mooney, Marcus White, Mark the Sarcastic Law Student, Martin Weller, Maureen O'Connor, Meat Pillow, Megan Behind Blue Eyes, Miss Kratos, Monica, Monique D, Mr. Badges, Moonbase Delta, Mrs. Bob the Beard, Hannah Connor, Mrs. Bubba Rapley, Simi, Mrs. Geek, the Beautiful Wife, Nanny Pups, Nick Derrick, One Annalise, the Kinky Bitch, PNC Paranormal, Paul Dolan, Peregrine F1, Peter Edelson, Phil Riley, Pinky, Jesus, there's a lot of people, Pancola, Paranormal Pursuits, Callie, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Rebecca Visnicki, Robert Guys, Sam Haynes, Campfire Chills, Skythench, I always get it. Skytherson Dark One. I think I got it that time. Shredmeister, how you doing? Simon Percent, Shred, I will message you back, but I saw it as I was about to go live. Simon Percent, Skazia, Spookfest, Stacey Smart, Stuntman, Sue Chapman, Susan Hornby, The Williamses, Tom Ranside, Parsons, UK Diecast Hunter, Unikitty, Wayne Dawson, Wolfie, The Wanderer. I think I got everyone. Doodle, hello to you. I hope everyone is... Lula Moon, hello to you. I hope everyone's having a good evening. So, if you've missed the beginning, we're going to have a night with the mods. So you guys can meet the mods. These guys have been supporting me since very early on. As soon as we started doing the lives, these guys were moderating the lives. Some of these guys were even around before this channel. One Annalise has certainly been around a long, long time. She didn't mod for me on Twitch, but she was there giving me grief and the stinky side eye. Love that 4 pick in the background. My wife made that out of Diamond Apple. Good to see you in. You're still ill. Right, so I'm going to start bringing in the mods. So I'll do them one at a time, just so you don't get confused yourselves, because obviously I know what these guys look like. You probably don't. So first in is the lady with the song, the wonderful, beautiful Jolene. Hello,
Hello.
beautiful.
Hello. You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you fine. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Cordlin, thank you for the $20 super chat. Sam Hain, thank you for the 9 months. So, just before we get one Annalise in, do you just want to give whatever about yourself that you do, what you do for the channel, and where you live? Because your accent people may not recognize. Like the country,
I'm
not.
from French Canadian, what you say? The one in the least. No. The Netherlands. I do Discord, live streams, emails, everything Weirdo doesn't want to do.
You also tell me awful lot more than the rest as well, don't you, Jolene?
Yeah.
All right, so next we'll bring in the lovely kinky bitch, one Annalise.
The original French Canadian.
I don't know I don't think Jolene caught what happened when she said that, yeah, I'm French Canadian, but I actually spat my beer out everywhere. So, same for you, one Annalise. Do you want to just give a little rundown of where you actually live? Not where I tell people where you live and what you do for the channel?
French Canadian. No, from the Netherlands. What I do, well, I draw a lot and I'm in chat a lot. And I've been around for the Twitch days, the Phasmophobia days. So it's a long, long time ago.
Very long time ago. I mean, some of us have grown up a little bit.
Some.
So next in is one of our newer mods, but she's been massive for the channel. She took a bit of a break, but she's back, kicking my ass. And it is Jason Muse. It's the lovely CRL. So CRL, same for you. Do you just want to let people know what it is, who you are, and what you do, please?
Yeah. I'm CRL. I basically just kick Beardo's butt with gaming, mostly. I help with links. I try to keep him on track with channels that he's looked at or hasn't looked at or should look at. And then I torture him with Backstreet Boys. That's my main job.
Yep. She also has this spreadsheet. She created this wonderful spreadsheet. And it wasn't just like, I'll make this for... You made it for a few people, didn't you? Like Purple and...
Originally, no, it was for you because you were getting so many recommendations that I wanted to keep track of them. And then I just thought, well, while I'm doing this, why don't I just add ones that I find? And then it just became a huge spreadsheet.
So, one Annalise is the lovely lady that designed the Raw. She did the cartoon version of the Billy Bullshit for us. So that's the stuff you can see on the merch. Emails, that's kind of Jolene's thing because, I mean, poor Jolene. She has to...
Yes. Poor
she has to sift through some stuff.
Yeah.
So when you get these, lovely responses, that is Jolene on the... Not the Beardo Gets Scared email, the other one. Or
Beardo's team.
Yeah.
Beardo's team. So Jolene is the one that responds there, forwards stuff on. And if you don't get an acknowledgement, it's not Jolene, that's me. So, you guys in the chat, if you have any questions for the mods, obviously don't ask them the real names, don't ask them the addresses or about family and stuff. Just friendly, getting to know the guys that basically help me run this channel. No disrespect to the mods that are not on. They just got busy lives and all the rest of it, so there's no drama there. Or mods that have been and gone. There's no drama, no disrespect. These are the mods that are available. And there's a question for you. Victoria Steele, how on earth do you put up with Beardo?
You learn over
edibles.
the years.
Yeah.
Lots of edibles.
There.
I was going to try and chat with one of them. Spoil sport. Can't chat up the mods. Bloody
Very
hell.
married.
Yep, one is very married, and the other two are very private.
Nice
Can I get rid of that
save.
StreamYard from my head there? 2 seconds. I want to see if I can get rid of that banner. You guys talk.
Isn't that only when you pay for it that you can get rid of that?
Yeah, but I do pay for it.
Then-
Oh, wait.
You pay for StreamYard?
Hey!
He did a thing!
I did it without you guys.
Yay!
So I guess while people are trying to come up with questions to you guys, if we work sort of Jolene, Annalise, CRL, so we work clockwise. Jolene, do you believe in the paranormal? Do you have strong beliefs, or are you a complete skeptic?
I believe not strong. I thought I had experience years and years ago, but now I think that was just a dream.
You think it was a
But I
dream?
do believe.
You
Yeah.
do believe.
Yeah.
One Annalise?
Yeah, I do believe. I don't believe most of the things that I see on YouTube, I don't believe. As you know, I didn't even know about this part of YouTube before Beardo decided to go from Twitch to YouTube. So Beardo's fault that I know about the existence of Twin Paranormal. Thank you. But yeah, other than that, I really love folklore and I study a lot about folklore. So there's where a part of my belief lays. Yeah, I think that I can say that.
Yeah, you do a lot of digging for me and the side-eye guy, don't you? We feel like, oh, we don't know how to research this properly. Can you do it for us?
Yeah, and I'd love to do it. Watch me run to my books, my precious books.
And then obviously the same to CRL.
I had a very specific experience when I was a kid. I don't know if I call it paranormal, but it was my first instance where I'm like, okay, something's happening that the adults can't tell me what's happening, and my little 6-7-year-old brain can't figure it out either. We were staying at my stepdad's cabin. It was a family reunion. And basically, long story short, my cousins and I were walking down the stairs, and my cousin behind me dropped to the floor, grabbed her foot, and just started screaming. And we looked at her foot, and she had a hole about the size of a nail head in her foot. And so I guess we just kind of assumed it was a nail, and the adults are like, okay, we don't want anyone else to step on this. So let's just tear everything apart. Let's find this nail. Let's figure out what happened. They never found anything that could have made the hole in her foot. And then kind of tying in with that, later on in my 20s, I want to say I was about 20, 21, I had to live in that house because I didn't really have anywhere else to live. And my stepdad let me stay there, just paying for utilities. And the first experience I had, I was taking a nap on the couch, thought my boyfriend came home because I heard footsteps, and then I felt a touch on my face. I opened my eyes and there's nobody there. That one I still can't explain. That same house, it was remodeled a couple of times, so it had an indoor window in the stairway.
Yeah.
And I had just cleaned the window. I had just cleaned it, and not 10 hours later, there was a handprint on the window that was smaller than mine.
Inside or outside?
The window was in the house.
Oh.
So the living room, and then the window, and then the stairway. So it was in the house. There was no child that could have come by and just put their hand on the window from outside. It was in the house. That one I still can't explain. The TV would come on in the middle of the night at full volume for no reason. There was no reason the volume should be up at that high. That would happen every now and again. And then another time that was the same house that's my shower story, where I was in the shower, thought my boyfriend was standing in the dining room staring at me. I'm asking him, are you going to come join me? Doesn't move. I get out of the shower, find him sleeping, and I kind of push him and what the hell was that? He's like, what are you talking about? Why didn't you come in the shower with me? He's like, I've been sleeping. What are you talking about? So that's just kind of there's been too many things in my life where I just can't not believe that something is happening.
Imagine that, a perverted ghost. Right. So I've got a question on screen, but there's another one here from Kim, the author. They're the same question, pretty much. Have you ever wanted to explore with Beardo and any other debunkers or real explorers? And that was from Lionheart as well.
For sure.
Yeah, sure.
I think Beardo would hate me. Yeah, I think he would hate me going out there. Yeah, but I would.
Jolene, would you do it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Maybe one day we can all fly to whatever speaks French in Canada and have a little bit of party, you know?
Quebec.
Quebec,
How does
yeah.
the window feel about it?
I think I forgot to mention, I do live in Wisconsin. So if any of you ever make it over here, I live actually not far from where Ed Gein lived. And I've always wanted to go investigate where his old house was. My stepdad actually knew him, so he showed me where the house was.
Wow. That's, wow. What do you think of that? What are your favourite legends or folklore from your area?
Well, that's a question for one on Lisa. I really don't know.
Well, where I live, we have, like, Jolene knows this. There's a major church in the city center of where I live, and that part is like from the 1800s tops. And there is a whole story about how that church was built, and it's about a woman who used to pray to the Mother Mary every day. And then she was visited by an angel and told, you should build a church for Mother Mary. And she only had a pouch with 3 coins. So she hired 3 people, and every day she would give them one of the coins. Each got one. And every day she would have 3 coins in that purse, no matter. So the people that were building, they thought that was a really good deal, and then killed this woman, our Saint Sura, and took her purse. But then the coins wouldn't spawn anymore. Let's just say it like that. They were caught. Someone had seen it. They were put up to. They were brought to Rome to face judgment, and that's where the woman that was killed showed up and forgave them. So the church forgave them as well, and that's one of my favorites because it is very local for me.
Cool. So, right, with the amount of questions coming in, maybe we'll do like the longer ones. We'll just direct them to whoever snaps them up first. And then there's a few questions that may come through that'll apply to everyone. Sorry if I'm ignoring you, but I'm trying to read you and click stuff. And when I click stuff, I break shit.
He's trying to read and listen and click at the same time.
Wow.
Legally Blind Guy, what paranormal channel is the worst and the best? You don't have to hold back, ladies.
Bruh.
Best is Watcher, Shane and Ryan, hands down. I'm sorry, Ouija Brothers, but I love them. They're so funny.
Yeah. The best goes on Trends. The worst, Twin Paranormal.
Worst is Twins for you, yeah? What's your worst,
Yeah.
CRL?
Oh God, it's got to be the ITC channels who just jump on a death. Like Liam, the minute he was dead, like people were already trying to talk to him. I can't stand that.
There are too many.
Yeah, right.
There are too many. It's really, really annoying because I'm like, I have the petty reasons why I hate channels. Casting couch. And really, really severe reasons, like the ones that jump on death. Those I really hate.
Yeah.
I hate. I also have a special kind of hatred for the fake mediums because they often dive into folklore and do it all injustice. They really fuck it up, which makes me rage and type very long comments that are not nice. So, yeah, depends.
There you go.
Yeah.
You do it first when Annalise is the toxic mod. This will be a quick one, I think. how did the three of you meet Beardo?
Madison Stream.
YouTube. Because I was a fan of Paranormal once, long time ago. And I had a conversation with Beardo because I was not agreeing with him.
Yeah.
But now I am.
Yeah.
Fred, you know. You know,
well, at least you can tell them how long you've known me and where from.
But Fred would know from Twitch back in the day.
A little behind the scenes fact: one Annalise was really nervous to game with me when I was on Twitch. She was shitting herself, and now she makes my life hell.
Now he's nervous when I come on.
Yeah.
I've made it, you guys.
Yay.
That's why I play Warzone. I can't get shouted at.
Well, I'm there now, so good luck with that.
2-Play Paranormal question: have you ever met someone that was actually a medium?
No.
No, my wife's
Yeah.
so small.
Well, I mean, I met Lorraine Warren.
Did you?
She did a talk at my college back in, that was my first year, so that would have been 2008. She came with a bunch of her footage and did a talk, and then she met people afterwards, and I got to meet her. And I actually asked her about some of the experiences that I had had in my life. And I asked her, you know, what are they or what's happening to me? And she just kind of looked at me and she says, I think you
Demon.
already know, dear. And then she just kind of said, you'll be okay. And that was it.
What a cop-out.
Yeah.
Beardo, would you do an investigation in Caerphilly Cat? I'd love to, but I think that place is a little bit on the pricey side because it's closed off. I don't know if they do investigations other than large sort of teams and large channels and stuff. So I'd love to, but I think it'd be pricey to get in there because I've never seen anyone investigate this. So I'd love to do it. And if I could do it with the mod squad and my wife, that would be fucking epic. Right. Did we get through the questions? Come on, guys, you got questions for them.
I
all.
doubt it.
No, there
Just
were.
didn't look at the ones without the Q in them.
I can see that being very expensive. Yeah, me too. But I love castles. For me, it's like if somewhere is going to be haunted, castles are like the oldest buildings, no matter which country you're in. So why not them if something is going to be haunting somewhere? Haunted
I
by
found
Green
one.
Lady. Yeah.
Someone asked if modding was our full-time job. Technically for me, no. I mean, I'm technically a contractor. I'm a timekeeper and an inspector for my state's division that licenses MMA events. So, and then I'm a mom. Those are my other jobs.
Right. Somebody asked who for some reason, StreamYard hasn't put out names, but obviously this side of me there, that is the lovely, lovely Jolene. Just below me there it is the lovely, lovely Jason Muse, aka CRL. And over there is the wonderful one Annalise, my favourite French Canadian, next to Jolene.
Ooh, I want to answer Sir Spoof's question.
Dude.
Yeah, go for it. If you guys see questions that I've missed, please just shout them out.
Sir Spookfest, I watched the last podcast on the left, and I would recommend that for anyone who's into cryptids, true crime, UFO, any of that stuff. They're great. They do their research and they're funny to boot. That's who I listen to.
I do not like the Backstreet Boys Ghost Wiener.
Yes, you do.
Yes, you
Tell
do.
me why.
Well, at least this. She's weird. Do you like the Backstreet Boys, CRL?
I do. Yep. Still have their CD upstairs.
I've
Jolene.
come to appreciate a few songs of them, especially.
I wonder which ones.
Yeah. Good memories.
Okay, Sheila, who of the true paranormal investigators would you love to investigate with?
Lee from Three Spires.
Yeah?
Definitely. Yeah,
He's-
he would make
he's
just
such a
because he
laugh.
makes me laugh so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lee. That one over there. And you know, if I had a chance, purple. Can you
Yeah.
imagine the carnage, the chaos?
You were probably one of the ones that could actually keep that lunatic in line.
Yeah.
I think
No,
I
I
think he'd
think I
listen
would
to
go
you.
lunatic with him. I think
Yeah.
we'd have to deal with 2 lunatics.
Yep.
Cyril can.
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
attest to that. That's very
Yep.
true.
Mark, the sarcastic law student, thank you for the membership. I appreciate you. Right. How do you ladies keep Beardo in line? It seems impossible.
It is sometimes. It's sometimes like herding cats. It really is. Like we have a nice little special Beardo to-do list, and unless we like constantly are posting in there to remind him to do things, they don't get done. Jolene is the best at that. She's the best at keeping him on task.
Yeah. I just gave up and scream in chat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who is your favorite French Canadian mod, Beardo? I don't have a favorite French Canadian mod. I don't have a favorite mod. Well, I do, but it's my wife, and I'm allowed to pick my wife over everyone. But
Swear to God, if you picked anyone over Mrs. Geek, I'm stealing her.
You know what's actually ironic is I'm closer to Canada than either one of those two. I'm like just north of Canada. So if anyone's close to French
You're
Canadian,
north
it'd
of
be me.
Canada?
South of Canada.
sorry, she's baked. Don't worry about it.
I've been hanging out with Beardo too much. My geography's going all to shit.
Fair.
I blame Purple. I was all right at geography until I met him.
I don't believe that.
And Beardo gets scared. When was the last time you had a REM-pod actually go off during an investigation? 2 years ago, October. And it surprised me, and it seemed to be going off in response. And then we realised it was the radios inside a hotel. They had two-way radios, and that's what was triggering it.
Give me
So if
one
you ever see a team with a radio on their belt, but they're not using radios, that's where their equipment's going off. Have you guys noticed any other questions? Oh, Jesus Christ. How far behind am I?
We have one asking if we have Zoom meetings weekly, monthly, or prior to the lives. No, we don't really. We just kind of touch base on, what's kind of going on. But nothing really.
Yeah, we've got within our Discord, we've got a mod section, and there's no need for it. We have had calls and we have had video, but 9 times out of 10 we were just drinking and chatting shit.
Yeah.
But we like, I don't know if other channels are like this, but we're all really close. Like, we know the ins and outs of each other's lives. Like, I don't think in the Discord, the mod Discord, I don't think we see each other as mods and Beardo. We just see each other as the real
mods
people.
and the knob.
I take all of that back. Helena M, thank you for the $2. I appreciate it. Mark, the sarcastic law student, thank you for the 5 gifted. Why did I bring you 3 on?
Wait, so
what?
my comment only, stressed yours. It's,
Oh, Ghosts on Trent.
I was
I
hopeful.
knew who Most Haunted were, but I never watched them. I was a Ghost Adventures person, sadly.
What would your dream be work-wise or anything? Would you like to do in your whole life that you cannot do? I'm sorry, I'm reading that completely wrong, and what would your dream be work-wise or anything? You'd like to do your whole... Right, what's your dream job, I think that is... Anyone got a dream job?
I can answer if nobody else has one.
No job is my dream job.
What did you say?
Oh, you already have yours.
No,
Oh,
no job.
I completely misheard you then, I'm sorry.
Oh, wow. Okay, Beardo.
Oh, thank you,
Jesus.
Jolene. Well, Annalise, could you kindly show chat what you've got all over your cup?
I was kind of waiting for someone in chat to say something, but
She's got a bag of dicks. What have you gone red?
I've been red this entire time. Like I'm sorry, I'm red. Sorry for my skin.
Sheila, what are your favourite things to aggravate? Jesus. All fun around with Beardo. What gets his goat? Oh, the three of them, no.
Oh,
Three
yeah.
are about to wind me up.
Tentacles. He
Tent-
loves them.
Backstreet Boys.
Let me scroll too.
Jolene's got a scroll. She can
Let
read
me
off.
see. I have a list.
Would you still watch the twins and look at them in the debunker's eyes to Jolene?
No. I will. No, I can't.
I think you're just sick of them. Have
Yeah.
any of you thought about starting your own channel? What would it be about? One of them does have their own channel.
No.
Well, you've
I
live
mean,
streamed a few
technically,
times.
Annalise, you're the only one with content on your channel.
That's true.
Yeah.
But it's I think the newest was almost a year old.
It's
Yeah, it was like
wasn't
Christmas
it?
time.
Yeah, I think that was Christmas time.
It was when you did the worst job babysitting I've ever seen.
Yeah. But it was very entertaining.
It
Can you
was.
imagine that my child has survived for 7 years?
Shocked. What do the mods think of Purple?
Awesome.
I mod for him, so I love him.
I mod for him. He's a lovable idiot.
I'm not, but he's awesome.
He is.
Lovable idiot,
I
yeah.
told him this as well. He's a lovable idiot.
Yeah. Golden
Give me all the-
Retriever is how I
thank you
like
for
to
the-
describe him.
Yes.
Thank you for the
Golden
£2.
Retriever.
My daughter said thank you for the amazing team. They are awesome. All of the mods. The mods that couldn't be here tonight. The mods that have been and gone. Well, most of the mods that have been and gone. There's one, I hope she steps on Lego. Old. Most of you weren't around then. For me, what do I think of Purple? I think he's a big nose shit pirate. Victoria Steele, Annalise, do you feel comfortable singing the chorus to a few of the Backstreet Boys that are Beardo's favourites? Fuck off.
I prefer my windows to stay intact, thank you.
Do you all like fat jokes and sounds like Beardo? Thank you, Joe Perk.
When used in the right context, yes. There are some times when like people try to make fart sounds funny and it just doesn't hit because it's not in the right context. I don't know. I've been called a humor snob before, but that's just because I like people to actually put thought into their humor and their jokes. But
What the hell is a humor snob?
You a
What
human
kind
snob?
What
Yeah.
kind of?
That's all you do is giggle.
well, there was one comedian in particular that I didn't like, and because I didn't like him, I was called a humor snob.
I've never heard
Okay.
that term before.
There's definitely people that don't know you.
No.
Yeah.
It makes me angry.
Beardo, your mic is distorting like Justin's was the other night. This is probably a StreamYard issue because I'm running on 1080p, possibly. Lizard Paranormal, favorite type of haunted location? Mine are hotels, theaters, and pubs. Mine are castles. Go on, you guys.
I don't know. It's a hard
I
one.
don't know.
You don't know? Fair.
I particularly like the ones that are abandoned and then everything's left behind because even though
Mhm.
you're not getting paranormal evidence, you're also getting to see all the cool stuff that was left in the house. So I guess that'd
Yeah.
be my favorite.
No.
Stepping into a time capsule. It's
Yeah.
it's a weird feeling. Sorry, 2 seconds. Helena M, thank you for the membership and happy 22nd anniversary to your husband. Happy anniversary to you both.
Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary. anniversary.
Right, Jolene hasn't got a favourite. One Annalise, have you got a favourite place you'd like to investigate?
A true medieval church or monastery.
Ooh.
But true, not like, oh, we built this one day and now we kind of moved it, but a true one.
Hexdrift Studio, what would be your death row last meal?
Pasta
I don't
carbonara.
think they'd give it to me. I don't think I'm allowed to say it on YouTube either.
What are you planning on eating?
What?
I mean, there's an
Right.
instant answer that popped into my head, and I almost said it out loud, and then I didn't. So it's probably a good thing.
It's not my
Thank you
actual
for the
answer.
2. Is there a way to gift the mods? We don't have a way to gift the mods as yet. We may as the channel grows set up like a separate PayPal for the mods as a way to give back to them, because you guys have no idea how much they do.
You
They
can
do
give
a
back
lot.
to me by finishing games you start.
I am going back to Silent Hill Sunday. What else do you want from me? What would your meal be, Jolene? Stevie, thank you for the $100. Gee,
Right.
thank you so much, my friend. Or a great bot.
Wow.
Stevie,
to work for.
wow.
They don't think so. What would your meal
My
be?
meal will be pasta carbonara.
A what?
Pasta
Pasta
carbonara.
carbonara.
Pasta
You
and
guys
banana.
have it.
Carbonara. Jesus Christ.
It's pasta with a cream sauce, and
Ah.
it's the part
Jeez.
where this Italian dude went off about it. If his mother had wheels, she would be a wheelchair. That one.
What's the best and worst thing about Beardo?
Be
Everything.
able to talk with him in cap locks. Like it just did. Nah.
How do you keep up with the live streams? We don't.
Don't
It's
blame
the
me.
honor.
I do. I watch other streams that have really, really, really fast chats with no slow mode. That's how I practice.
Yeah, I mean, you guys, especially, you'll notice that I've missed something that's important, get my attention to it, or like you'll answer it yourself if you can, or you'll capital letters it and stuff. So between us, we get through as much as we can. But I think we're at a point, like when there's 500 people in, it's impossible for, even with the full mod squad, if all 6 of you are in, it's just sometimes it gets unmanageable. Like the Jason Hawes live, that was something else. We just there was no way we could get through everything there.
Yeah, that's basically when I start scanning for certain words that would be offensive or are suggestive questions, and then I'm just, don't blink. Those words.
Yeah, made a change the other day though, didn't it? When I accidentally read one that you guys deleted just as I'd finished reading it.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
did that.
Yeah.
You've done that a couple of times, actually, I think.
Got me
Yeah.
in tears. Not
Yeah.
gonna lie.
I can't believe I read it. Mods, besides from Beardo, do you have another favourite debunker?
Mr. Gray.
Mr. Gray, good choice.
Yeah.
It's the arms, right?
Absolutely.
I'm kind of torn because I miss Purple's analytical side and humor. I love how precise Mr. Gray is, how much he knows about technology. I love Side-Eyed Guy and Crow's humor. So they're all kind of like vying for second place, I guess.
Yeah, I think that's the good thing with the debunkers is we all bring something different. Like obviously, Purple editing. If there's an editing flaw or something they've missed that I could miss, Purple will spot it and then recreate it better than they did. Mr. Gray's very similar in that respect, but also very logical. I think me and Mythos are probably the most similar. As like we just like the everyday debunker. Besides Beardo, do you mod for others and fans in order? Who is the most fun? Parples has got to be the most fun.
I don't know because sometimes he actually makes me want to claw my eyeballs out.
Yeah.
But
We both
that's
do that
also
to
part
me.
of his charm. Then I also mod for Side Guy, who is really funny. And then there's this bearded man. I'm just trying. I'm trying not to throw shade, but it's just too easy. But no, I think that Beardo still takes the crown of the most fun to mod for because we are so tight knit behind the scenes.
Yeah, I don't think there's a day where we don't speak, all of us. There's always good mornings, and then how your mornings going, and then we'll check the messages to see if one Annalise's cat has texted us.
Very important part of the day.
Legally Blind Guy, does Beardo pay with spoons? No.
He still hasn't given me my beard hair yet. I'm salty about that.
I'll check the drain after. You all get
That
together in
might be a
person. or
different
tweet
hair
back-
you're getting.
We're all too far away. Obviously, we've got America and Europe. So
I am coming over next summer. That's like, I've told my hubby, spoken with other people. I've looked into the tickets. I'm going to visit Annalise, hopefully June or July, somewhere in there. And then hopefully we'll be able to take a train and come meet you guys. And Jolene will get to come with us too.
Yes.
That'd be brilliant. Yeah. Absolutely brilliant.
Jolene and I actually met once.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did, yeah.
Yeah.
Kaylee J, thank you for the 8 months. This is so great getting to meet the mods. We've been meaning to do this for so long. And it's
for
me.
20k actually. Because the first time that we planned it was for the 30k followers.
Yep.
Yeah. What's your favorite comfort show to chill out to?
Probably shouldn't say mine either.
Hmm?
I probably shouldn't talk about the other things I watch on YouTube.
Porn.
No, that's Pornhub. Come on. YouTube, Pornhub.
They're all perverts.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, we are perverts.
There you go. They're all perverts. Does anybody
Except
believe?
Penelope.
Does anybody believe that the REM pod could be paranormal in any way, shape, or form? Would the REM pod going off ever be seen as paranormal?
If I was in the middle of the woods with nothing flying over and it went off, then I'd be like, maybe.
Maybe. Yeah.
Same thing as what you've just said, but if it was in response to questions over a prolonged period, then I would be like, right, there may be something to this. But
And I'll add to that because that is still, I don't know, if it would respond the same way to the same question 3 times in a row, I'll take it.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, that's a good one, that. Can we get more mod streams and a Wii? Unfortunately, I can't do the buttons, Mark, I'm afraid. Thank you for the $2 or £2 like this scroll past now. But if you guys want more of the mods, as long as they're happy to do it, absolutely.
Sure.
Yeah.
Not sure if any of the mods have seen real ghost voice Bridgewater Triangle, and what do you think the voice is saying if you have? Your self-promotion knows no fucking bounds, does it?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if he's talking about his own video. Is he?
I know. I just like giving him shit.
Because I do recall watching a documentary on Netflix about the Bridgewater Triangle, but I've watched so many, it's hard to keep them all straight.
Have anyone visited the Low Hotel? Was that Point Pleasant?
Yes.
I don't even know what WV
West Virginia.
Okay.
That's where Mothman is. Point Pleasant, West Virginia is where Mothman is.
Luckily enough, we've got somebody that speaks American.
I swear.
What advice would you give to those who would like to become a mod, and how do you go through the process? it's different for different channels.
Yeah.
There are channels who hire people externally for that, but those are the really large channels. Just hang out. Just
yeah.
hang out.
None of my mods ever asked to be a mod. None of them. It was sort of when I first started, it was the vibe I was getting off people. And it was just sort of good people that were in every week without fail that I trusted. And I was like, would you like to become a mod? And I'm not saying everyone's got to tune in every week because I don't want like 20 mods. I like this tight-knit little group that we've got. And even though we've lost some mods over the years, we've never replaced anyone, have we? The last one to come in was CRL.
Yeah.
No.
No, Annalise came after me.
Did you?
Not too long after, but yeah, I was after.
Okay.
See, I just think you've been here from day one because obviously the Twitch stuff.
I've been in chat from day one. Absolutely, yes. But at first you didn't even recognize me because I was Annalise and not one Annalise. And then suddenly, like a few months later, he was like, wait, is that the same Annalise from Twitch?
I remember that.
Yeah.
Like, hey, let me just do a name change.
Look at that beard on Mr. Badger. Ooh. Mod's favorite horror movie or franchise? I love that question.
Ju-on. The Japanese The Ring and the Japanese The Grudge. Ju-on is the Japanese The Grudge. I think that one is better than the Japanese The Ring. But hands down, like Asian horror is something else. they are just worse.
Have you ever seen a film called Itchy the Killer?
Yes.
It's a that film is nuts.
Insane. But yes, I've seen it.
I put it on in front of my dad and I didn't realise what I was watching. Then he's outside somebody's window.
Yeah.
Sorry, Dad.
Yeah. Let's just say that I took a few smoke breaks and I was like, I need to cope.
Being scared, is it worth doing the demonology course? I mean, I guessed my way through it just from movies and stuff and past it. So it's not like you could ever put it on your CV, go to a job, right? What experience have you got? I worked in Tesco for 3 years. I was a plastics fabricator and I'm a demonologist. Throw you out.
I beg to differ. I almost have a certificate from the University of Iceland about folklore.
Oh.
So
yeah,
hey,
that's not. Yeah, I think the thing is these courses that are saying it's demonology courses. You can get a degree in demonology. You can go and study for years and years, but it's all religious text and more historical stuff than the courses that I've sat drinking from the dick cup. hey, Segway. How are you doing, you posh twat? How far behind am I?
It's true. Moshe, how far behind am I?
Who's the best gamer out of the four of you? Good evening, by the way. Lovely to see your lovely faces. Finally, dead cold. Good evening to you, you sexy voice bastard.
Depends on the game.
It's one Annalise.
I don't game, so help me out.
I think like Serial has those shots that I'm like, ooh, how?
CRL surprised me with how quick she picks up games. Like when she jumped into Fortnite with us, she picked that up really quick. But like Faz and stuff, you got really good, really quick on Faz. One Annalise, really quick. It was like, oh, what's this? How do I use this? Right, you press this button, and then she's gone. And okay,
Thanks,
Crow's calamine lotion fund. What? Thanks for the £2, but I don't want anything Crow's rubbed in his body. Hey, Weech Brothers, welcome in. I'm sorry for everyone that I'm missing. That's why I don't do these that often. Annalise loves. I'm not reading that.
Oh, come on, you start. Just finish.
Annalise loves dick. It's about the cap. You have the best cup I've ever seen. Right, can everyone ask the questions in Welsh, please? I can't fucking read that. Right, I'm really far behind.
God damn,
Very
now I'm
sorry.
so aware of how red I am. Jeez. Okay, sorry.
I'm sorry. I would love an autograph spoon. How do I request one? If you're in the Discord, drop me a message. I've got 3 that I got to send out. So if you drop me a message or the email address in the channel link, the mods will forward that through to me. I'll send a batch out on Monday. Kim the author, thank you for the £2. My daughter said thank you for an amazing team. Did I read that already? I didn't.
You did.
I did.
Yeah.
Far behind am I? What does Beardo do that drives you crazy? I've just done it, I think.
Pushing buttons.
No, I have to say the thing that drives me the most crazy about Beardo is he's played games for how many years? You can only have so many deviations in a game. You can only have so many objects. And yet it's still like every time he goes into a video game, it's like he's never played one before, especially if there's puzzles.
I hate puzzles.
And he hates being chased. And he hates, then he gets lost.
Everything?
And then CRL
Gets
is
lost.
shouting.
This is the whole thing. I like horror games to a degree, but I actually hate playing them because I'm so desensitized to movies. They don't have any impact on me. Horror games, they scare the shit out of me. And you guys have seen me. I get jump scared when a sniper hits me on Warzone.
Yeah.
I'm so tunnel visioned and invested that I lose my bearings. I behave the exact opposite that I do in real life because I panic.
And it's funny.
And then you've got CRL going, turn left, turn left, turn left. But there's a 30-second delay, so I turn left, and she's like, no!
Oh, the delay. I swear, I almost threw my phone one day because of the delay. I almost did it.
I did make a voice channel for Beardo to be on a live that you can join. It's called the Beardo Scream channel, I think, or Scream at Beardo channel, something like that in the mod section. So
needs to be utilized more.
Yeah.
What did you get Beardo for his birthday? There's stuff everywhere in the mod. I mean, we do birthdays, we do Christmas, and then we just do the odd random thing. Somebody will find something funny and send it to the other. And
I didn't tell anyone about my birthday this year. I only told Annalise.
You
did the year
did. You
before.
told me.
Somebody grassed you up the year before.
It's
We didn't know
me,
it was your
nobody.
birthday. Yeah, somebody had to tell us it was your birthday the year before. I'm sure that was a thing. When are you going to do Mod and Beardo Warzone and Zombies team up?
The second he buys me the game.
Hey, I'll buy you the game, all right? I will buy you the game.
There you go.
What song is You Are My... Fuck off, Shred! Sheila, thank you for the $2. Love this live and meeting these lovely ladies. Yeah, unfortunately, we've picked a night where Fahab has been so busy at work and stuff. We haven't been able to get him on.
Yeah.
Holy shit, I'm scrolling for ages. I've only just seen the $100 on this.
No, you said thank you to ABCV.
Yeah, I read it off that monitor, and that's what I've just scrolled to. If the mods could punish Beardo, how would they do it?
Oh, I have so many ideas.
Yeah, they know me too well.
I'm going to sit this one out.
Yes, please. Sit this one out.
Feet and Crocs. That's all you need.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kim Adriazzoni, thank you for the $5. I think my question got lost. My question to the mods, how many times a year do you guys have to celebrate Beardo's birthday?
500
Every day we want.
times.
Yeah.
In chat every morning. Good morning. Happy birthday, Beardo.
Good morning, happy
A lot.
birthday. Yeah, the usual.
Yeah.
If you want to know what Shira would have for a last meal, type of one in the chat. Hey, Shaq, how are you doing? Crow Judas, how are you doing? Ghost Wiener, Dragon Ranger. Anyone I've missed, I'm very sorry. Adelaide Haunted Horizons, not suitable for mum. Wisdom. Welcome in, everybody. Whose birthday is it? Fuck off.
Yours.
Yours?
Right. Beardo, thank you for this, love. It's wonderful to show your appreciation to the mods. I should have done this fucking much sooner. Nothing to do with them, it's all me. Oh my god, I'm trying to scroll for questions. Right, there you go. Cyril, do you know anyone else that streams from the US?
I was thinking, I don't know personally, no. I watch other streamers from the US, like the Outer Middle Show and Hollow, but I don't know how much I know the Outer Middle Show just streaming, but I don't know how much Hollow does. But that's about it. I don't actually know any streamers personally.
Not suitable for mum. What's the most offensive thing Beardo has said?
So a lot.
I have one that I remember where Annalise and I think we were on a call and we're like, did he just say that? He really just said that.
Yeah, maybe we shouldn't repeat it.
Yeah, I can't remember what it was, but I distinctly remember hearing it and asking Annalise if she heard it too.
Yeah, and I heard it. I was like, oh, he went there, and I don't even know what it was anymore. But yeah.
Stay tuned. Thank you for the $2 for a Costco hot dog from Crow. Mayonnaise guzzling. How do you have time to mod for so many channels?
I only mod for 2.
I only mod for Beardo.
It's they all hop on different times, and I am correct mod for Side-Eye Guy because he always goes on in the middle of the night when I'm asleep, so I'm hardly in his chat at all. I scroll through his comments, see if I see something outrageous for like his standards, because every streamer is different with that, but yeah, other than that, I'm good.
Okay,
I
so
hope that Purple doesn't do videos.
this side of me, that is the lovely Jolene. Directly underneath me is CRL, and down in the corner there is the wonderful one, Annalise, who's not from Canada. I've been lying to everyone for 2 years.
Yeah.
Where
To
do
be
you
fair,
find
you've
the time
also
to
told
mod?
them to sweeties.
I've told loads of lies about you because it's funny. Where do you find the time to mod so much?
I'm a stay-at-home mom.
Going outside? Ew.
I mean,
Well, I'm working now and I'm still modding, so
there you go. Jolene's pulling a double shift.
yep.
Do any of you have any psychic abilities?
No.
No.
Every now and again, I think, oh, that was weird, but no, nothing I'd ever claim as psychic.
Yeah.
All right, creepiest paranormal experience. Right, Cheryl's already answered that a little bit earlier on. Either of you guys got a creepy paranormal experience or something you thought was paranormal that's freaked you out?
I hate it when I think I hear my child scream for me and he's not even in the house.
That's fucked
Like
up.
Yeah.
That happened a few times. It just happens every once in a while. And I'm like, I thought I heard him. And then I reminded, like, oh, wait, he's at his dad's. Like, how do I hear him? No, I didn't hear
I
it.
think didn't that happen on a call with us once? Like we were playing
Yeah.
Fortnite or something, and you're like, I just heard Daniel, but he's not here.
Yeah. And
Yeah, that
I
was
would
weird.
pretend that it never happened. No, I did hear nothing. Because
Mhm.
folklore taught me, no, you didn't hear it.
Yeah.
What do you think of the UFO disclosure? And have you ever seen a UFO UAP?
I've been watching a little bit. Our Congress has actually been having a lot of hearings on what our military personnel have been seeing. And basically they've come out and said, yes, there are things flying around that we cannot identify. They're not saying aliens, but they're also not saying what they think it could be. I haven't, The one time I thought I saw a UFO, it turned out to be Elon Musk's Starlink satellite. So,
You ever seen anything, Jolene?
No.
One Annalise?
No.
Eh? Annalise, my daughter asks, how did you get so good at drawing? She loves the beard rar.
I started out when I was, I think, 12 with drawing animals. And I literally started with drawing boxes and lines for the limbs and little circles for the joints. And really simplified it like that and then built on top of that. Simplify it first and then just continue.
Right, genuine question. Why on earth do people believe in the Estes method? I feel like there's something I'm missing.
I can
You're not
answer
missing
why I
anything.
was first intrigued by it. If anyone else doesn't have an answer.
I was interested until I did it. But yeah, go for it.
I watched a series called Hellier. This was before I found debunkers, so now having rewatched it, I'm kind of like, okay, I don't really know what to think of it. But they had an Estes method where it really did seem like they were using actual noise canceling headphones. They had the sweep on fast, like it was going fast. They were sitting a distance away from each other, and they were getting knocks while they were also getting responses. And it's kind of a hard case to explain because it involves goblins, I guess you would call them, a little bit at the same time, because this is in Appalachia where there are tons of caves and old coal mines and stuff like that. But yeah, the Hellier series, the way they did the Estes method intrigued me. But I think there are too many people that are incorrectly doing it and just using radio sounds to try and say it's paranormal.
To me, because the spirit box is flawed, the entire method is flawed. I think it's got to be a spirit box without an aerial on it, in a room where you know you can't get a signal, and then if you get something,
right?
It's interesting.
I'll believe it if you get the same answer on the same question on a different period of time. Then I'll believe it.
Do you, any of you, have any strange, unexpected talents or hobbies? That was a dirty laugh.
I
didn't mean for that to come out.
I'm not getting into that one.
I mean, I could tell you, but they'll kick off. We'll skip that one. What's your favorite holiday?
Christmas.
Halloween.
Halloween.
Christmas for me. I fucking love Christmas. In December. Any of you that are putting up your Christmas shit now, you fucking maniacs. What is your favorite cryptid or sea monster?
Nyx.
Mm.
A Germanic old version of the mermaid.
Right, sorry. Meet the mods. Where's the Ouija Brothers invite? Steve, I can send you one now if you want it. Fuck, how do I do it? Right,
Come
if you guys,
on, you can do it yourself.
if you guys can see questions, I'll send Steve a link if he does want to jump on with us.
Did I see some? I see someone saying, Wayne Dawson for Annalise while doing mods for the twins. Did you believe their investigation? I never modded for the twins. I didn't even know the twins existed before Beardo pointed it out.
My fault.
I didn't even know these people existed, and then Beardo made a video, and all I heard was dude, bro, dude, bro, dude. And what did I step into? I followed a channel that played Phasmo, and now I'm watching this. What happened to my life? Yeah, that.
Right, Steve, I can't send you the link because I'm not logged into my Facebook on the computer because I hate Facebook.
I don't even have one.
Facebook sucks.
It does. Nice to see someone in there. It is. Steve, appreciate you dropping by. I know you're very, very busy. Right, where do we... Beto, would you ever perform a marriage for... Oh, no. I'm not taking that responsibility. I get blamed enough for bad shit. It's like my husband shit in the bed. Beardo married us. It's his fault. Oh, I'm still looking at people calling Side-Eye Guy a posh twat. I'm so far behind. John Boy Patton, do you believe that a ghost can travel to different locations? Don't answer all at once.
I think of ghosts differently. I think after my dad passed, I just did some reading, and the idea that the energy left behind for a person is still given traction by the people who know them, love them, and remember them, and give power to their memory. So the idea that someone's form after death can move from place to place, I would agree with, because I simply think it's just us as humanity remembering the people who have passed, keeping their essence, I guess, for lack of a better word, alive.
No, that would fit with it being an echo of a memory.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that can, yeah.
Mike James, thank you for the £5. Sorry, BD, but tonight I'm showing some love for the mods. Big up the mods. You guys are amazing. They absolutely are. I've played the Mortuary Assistant, and it's such a good game. Has one at least played that?
No.
Do you like VR games? No, they make me want to vomit. You guys?
I love watching them.
Yeah.
Watching them makes me want to vomit 9 out of 10 times. So I don't watch them for fun, let alone play them.
Right, I'm scrolling as quick as I can here, looking for cues, because I'm so fucking far behind. I'm only 7 minutes behind. Let's go. I'm about to catch up here. Right, we're talking about Crow's shingles. The girls are definitely carrying you tonight, Beard. You have no idea how often these people carry me. Who's ready for tonight's video after the stream? Oh yeah, I forgot. The Ouija Brothers. Ouija Brothers have an investigation. It's Friday, so we'll do Ouija Brothers, and then everybody that goes to the Ouija Brothers then go to Dorset Paranormal to watch me and Purple in a tunnel where fuck all happens.
It's hilarious.
Except for Purple pranking you. That was funny.
Purple scared the shit out of me. Mods, if you saw a full apparition, what would be your reaction?
No, I didn't. That's
What?
my first reaction.
I've seen what I thought was an apparition, and I went to look for it, and it disappeared.
Yeah.
It's just from your point of view. No, I didn't. Until I know what I'm talking about, then I might have seen something. But in case of doubt, no, I did not.
Johan thinks the ghosts are echo. We've answered this already, haven't we? Echoes of the past. Beardo and Mods, what do you think? I don't know if it's an echo of the past. I don't know if it's something that's just in certain people's brains. That's kind of why I do what I do. I would absolutely love for all of it to be real and to experience what I experienced younger as an adult. I think would solidify it for me. But even now, as skeptical as I am, there are certain things that I've seen and experienced that make me think there is something out there. The Griff chest push in the bed at 30 East Drive, that freaked me out. That's like the only thing I've seen on video where I'm like, nah, that was... Ugh. Like, maybe it was the way he moved or something, but if something did put pressure and push a guy that big into a bed, that spun me out. And I was at 30 East Drive a couple of weeks later, and I messaged Steve. It was like, I left at 4 o'clock in the morning. I wouldn't sleep there. because I was going to go to bed and then I was like, nah. I'll be calling Fred a prick all night, and then the Griff getting pushed in. It spun me out, and I've seen a few people freak out and not be able to stay at 30 East Drive, even though nothing happens. There's an atmosphere there. And
in philosophy, this is actually a really big thing, by the way. And it's... I need to shut up because I will talk for hours.
I think a big part of why we don't yet understand what we think of as the paranormal is because we don't really even understand the human brain yet, or what it's fully capable of. I think the last thing I read, we only understand about maybe 10% of how the brain works and what it does. I think if we're able to unlock the rest of it, I think those answers would come. But don't know how.
No.
Do the mods know they're appreciated for the great job that they do? Respect to them. I mean,
Oh,
you
yeah.
guys can answer.
Yeah.
I hope so. What's your favourite pudding or dessert that reminds you of being younger?
Better than sex cake.
There's a cake called Better Than Sex Cake?
And it is better than sex.
Okay.
For me, it would be my grandmother's apple crumble and custard, all homemade.
And I'm the kinky bitch. Okay.
Mhm.
Wow. I mean, you could turn that dirty. Perfect. Right. You three ladies do an amazing job. Thank you all. I mean, obviously there are some people missing. We've got Fahab missing. We've got another mod that he's in our mod discussions, but he's well behind the scenes. But we appreciate him either way. But yeah, the three on screen, the people off screen that couldn't make it tonight, my wife, they all do a fantastic job, all of them. Your favorite candy bar? I'm not a big candy guy myself.
I don't like chocolate.
You don't like chocolate?
Everything chocolate.
Yeah.
Everything chocolate.
Just one.
Fair enough.
I want chocolate once a month, and then when I see it, it makes me want to vomit. So
Hey, Shuck. Thank you to everyone that makes the magic happen. Yeah, these live streams are not possible anymore without these guys behind me. None of them. Joe Vitale, hello to you. Send me one more fucking voice note, bastard. Yes, Jason, I like ass biscuits. Wait, there was a question there. I've missed it. Are any
Alex
of
on
you
Wheels.
into witchy stuff?
I will answer your question with a book.
I will not, because I will rip my bookshelf. I love the Encyclopedia of Spirits.
Oh, the Grimoire. That's the one you told me to get. I've got some witchy books now.
This one is really good. I love this one. It's
That's
kidding?
just 2 from my collection. I also have a Buffy Grimoire here too.
I love that encyclopedia. It misses some things, and it's very general, like not into depth. But that's because it's so much from every belief out there that
Is Mr.
Shut
Gray
my
here?
shit.
He would like this.
Shedmeister, thank you for the 10 gifted members. I appreciate you as always, my friend. Thank you very, very much. Steel Isaac is out having an Indian and just got gifted. Thank you. You're very welcome. Whoever gifted that out, probably Shred because he's just gifted. What's your favourite Supernatural, the show, episode, or plot line?
Never saw it.
I did not like the Leviathans. I was not a fan of that one.
The finale was shit.
But the best episodes, I think personally, is when the celebrities come in and kind of take the piss out of themselves. We have Paris Hilton. I'll never forget. That was awesome. I love that one.
I like the Linda Blair one where they didn't acknowledge it all the way through, and then the last scene, Dean looks at Sam and says, "I want pea soup." I'm like, yes, they did it. I think he did Eye of the Tiger at the end of that as well.
I think that was the same one when they like somehow ended up in the reality of the show, but they were still Sam and Dean, but they were being called the actors' names.
Right,
I think that was probably my favorite episode.
Yeah,
They
another
also
one
made a
was
pretty bad P Diddy joke in there that.
yeah, there was one
Well-
with the wishes were coming true, and the kid had the bipolar teddy bear.
It did
Well,
not
the teddy
age
bear's like,
well.
I
That
can't even
joke
kill
did not
myself.
age well.
If you watch the first 2 seasons, there's a lot of jokes that don't age well.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I have rewatched it recently, and I'm like, oh my god,
Yeah.
it was funny.
It's like the Simpsons. They're like,
Mhm.
how did they know?
Yeah.
Is it hard for the mods to keep up the speed of the chats, and do certain comments get flagged for them, or do they need to keep a sharp eye? They keep a sharp eye.
There
I
are
think
some words
YouTube
that
is
YouTube
really
flags. So like the N word, I think will not go through chat. I think some swear words won't go through chat, but that's like YouTube. Like I think
Yeah.
there was somebody who tried to type gun in the chat once and it wouldn't go through. It's really random.
Yeah, didn't
Yeah. And
you?
there are
You sent
some-
me a list once of all the variations, didn't
Yeah.
you, of the N word and certain
Yeah.
words, all the
Yeah.
variations they use that we then dumped in, so it kind of makes that a bit easier for us, because then it's not about me reading a comment wrong. That's about people being genuinely offended by horrible people.
Yeah.
Excuse me. If you're in the UK, what's your favorite takeaway? Indian.
I want English pub food, like UK
We'll-
pub food.
We'll sort that. I love Indian food. Indian food is the most
And
tasty.
Yes.
I can't eat spicy stuff.
UK
so-
Indian food, like the Indian food over at your guy, you play. It's so much more popular. It's like Turkish food in the Netherlands, basically. It's everywhere, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I wanna
Pardon
try
my
that.
French, everyone. Gonna test the science. Fuck, shit, asking, bong, bitch. No, that's not flagged.
Welcome, Dalton.
How you doing,
How are
Dawson?
you?
Mods, if you could use the ban hammer and beardo for one thing, what would it be?
Not paying attention to the chat enough.
Yeah. Good
Well,
one.
he's gaming.
Yeah,
Well-
it's hard when I'm gaming.
Yeah, which is fair. But I'll still yell at you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Every rage quit.
Who rage? I've never rage quit a game in my life. Question, Beardo, will you go back for Twitch, even though I scared you so bad I topped off your mic? I don't like the platform. I spent a long time on Twitch. And I was working 12-hour shifts and I was still trying to go live 6 or 7 days a week. And while we had a much smaller community that was very kind to me, Twitch themselves put these stupid things in place that kind of ruined it for viewers. Like the amount of ads on Twitch lives are stupid, and you can't avoid them. And then over promotion of, if you go want to go and watch somebody in a hot tub in a bikini, fine, absolutely fine. But Twitch promoted that over gaming, and gaming is where Twitch came from. And when they lost the
It's not
gaming,
that bad anymore. I'm not gonna I'm on Twitch very often still, and it's not that bad. It's not
if
that
I went back, I would only do it to dual stream, so the sound effects could get triggered. It
yes,
would be like
because
if you want to trigger
TRL
sound
needs her
effects.
dicks.
Yeah, I need my dicks back.
She needs her dicks.
Do you try to get Beardo to try American dishes?
I'm planning on sending him some of my Thanksgiving recipes and seeing what he does with them, but I don't think he'll like the stuffing recipe very much.
I'll eat anything. I mean, look at me. Do I look like I don't look at food and go, that's going in my face?
You're
I
not
sat-
squeamish about giblets, are you? Giblets.
I'm not a fan of
Part
stuff
of the
that comes from
turkey.
inside of animals.
It's from the turkey.
Turkey's good.
Yeah.
Mods, what's your favourite British swear word or slang?
Twat.
Sana guy just mentioned fuckwit a few times to me. And I don't know if that's British, but I love it. Fuckwit.
Fuckwit is very British.
Well, there you have it.
Yeah.
Beto, which mod is your favourite? My wife. And if I said anything different, I'm sleeping on the sofa, and these three would kick my ass as well.
I'd steal your wife.
Well, she's been
Yeah.
trying to steal my wife for 6 years now.
Yeah.
True story. If you had to... Oh, wait a moment. Hello. If you had to do a ghost investigation on your own and could only take a dog, what breed would you take? Bit of a random question. Yeah, I like that question. I'd take a
Bloodhound.
Rottweiler.
I've actually wanted to have a dog trained to find bodies because, I mean, a few years ago I started making an unsolved murder map and I had this hair up my butt that I was going to solve all these murders, so I wanted to get a body sniffing dog.
I hyperfixate sometimes as well, but I'm gonna say that I have never had such a virtuous hyperfixation as wanting to solve murders. So
No.
props to you. I would go for a pit bull because they are cuddly as hell, but also mean when they need to. But they are firstly cuddly.
Yeah. My choice would be German Shepherds.
German Shepherds are amazing. I fucking
Yeah.
love German Shepherds.
They will bite
Favorite-
and never let go.
Yeah.
What's your favourite American slang not used in the UK and you have to explain to Beardo? There was a recent one, wasn't there?
Yeah, there was. I don't know if I'm allowed to say it.
Coot-
Gooning.
No, there
Oh,
was the
Jesus.
cooter or coot. So I kept
Oh,
saying
yeah,
it. I was like,
cooter.
what is cooter?
Cooter.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
didn't know what it was,
Um,
and I read the comment, and then you were like,
It's
"Yeah,
better
that's
than the other one that was mentioned. We're not gonna go on to that.
I looked it up. Cooter is actually a word for, yes, the vagina, but it's also a turtle.
oh."
A
Okay.
turtle? That's cute.
I feel much better about saying cooter over and over again now. Cockwomble. Cockwomble is a good one.
Oh,
Best
fuck
British
wait.
swear word is bollocks. Bollocks is one of the greatest because it'll just go like, "That's the bollocks." Like, that's really good. That's bollocks. You've said it the exact same, just a tone difference between "you're lying" and "that's fucking awesome." It's bollocks. I like it. Mr. Gree has the bollocks vocab down, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Open question. If you're trapped on an island, what one thing would you have with you? No mobile signals, you can forget that.
An axe.
Smart.
A lighter.
I'm shocked. I thought you were going to... I'm not saying it.
Oh no! Wait! I take that back. A tentacle.
Everyone's like, why do they keep saying tentacles? Don't ask.
Yeah.
We can't
Don't
say
ask.
on YouTube. Jolene, what would you be your one item to take on an island?
A lighter. For fire.
Question for the mods. Where in the UK would you like to investigate if you had the choice? And what device would you take if you could only take one?
Well, on the
Dawson,
I'm
it's
not
exactly
sure about
what you're
the place.
I would not take a device.
No.
I honestly don't.
It's my eyes. My ears.
And what place? I wouldn't even know. It doesn't. I don't know. Like, if there is a kryptonite out there for me, it's names. Names of places, names of people.
Like,
Don't-
if we could at some point get all of you guys to the UK and do an investigation, I think 30 East Drive would be too small if we had us four, Mrs. Geek, Phil.
Oh yeah, that would be too small.
Oh wait.
I want to go
I
to
want
Chillingham
to
Castle.
investigate a prison, so I can make
Yeah.
all the Thesmo jokes.
Yeah, prison would be good. I'd love to do a prison. I haven't done a prison yet. I like this one. What 2 debunkers would you take with you to a deserted island and why? They're all going to say Mr. Grey because he's smart.
I mean, if we get 2, yeah, Mr. Gray would definitely have to be one because I feel
Yeah.
like he'd be the work mule. You could get him to chop down the trees and stuff. Be useful for that.
Yeah, you wouldn't
I
even
don't know.
Yeah,
Surviving or are we
stop.
memeing?
Sorry?
Are we surviving or are we memeing? Because if we are surviving, then I would absolutely bring Mr. Grey.
Yeah.
Because are we memeing? Then it's you and Purple. Because
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mods, what is your favourite superhero and why?
I don't like Marvel and stuff.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I don't like it.
It used to be Bucky, and then it turned into Deadpool, and now I'm just kind of over it all.
Wow.
Sorry.
Well, Annalise, don't let me down.
listen, I'm having issues here because I could say a name and you would be like, who?
Yeah.
And then I would be like, yeah, I don't watch the Western shit, okay?
Oh, you're into all that manga shit, aren't you? Oh,
Yeah.
that's where the tentacles came from. Someone say Spider-Man. They didn't. They didn't.
Sorry.
He-Man is the best superhero. Kim the author. Hello there. Deathstroke is the best. What? That best villain, right? I got you. You should like Doctor Who tentacles.
Victoria
2
knows
words,
what Bad Dragon
is. Rumbled. Queen J, my youngest saw your live icon and said, Mum, Beardy's having a live. That is cute.
Aw.
Because we've got some young'uns from the mods, and when Annalise's little one, he gets so excited, especially when I'm gaming, and then I'll say stuff to the camera. I've said his name on stream before, but I won't do it here.
Yeah.
But I'll
it's
say his
fine.
name and I'll be like, "Hi Daniel, how you doing?" And the response that when Annalise sees is massive, and that means a lot.
So cute. He used to like this primetime parenting. He used to sit in my lap when we played Phasmo. Like totally
Yeah,
scary
be like,
horror
"What's that
game.
question?" Hey, it's just my son eating the microphone. I just did a French Canadian accent. Did you hear that? Nailed
He
it.
didn't.
No.
No.
If you could pick a superpower, what would that be? Removing all them fake paranormal people is not a superpower.
Reading minds.
Flying a superpower?
Mind reading would be epic, wouldn't it?
Mind reading with the very hard line that I would have to be able to control it.
Yeah.
Because
Oh yeah, you
mind
wouldn't want that
reading-
on all the time.
I would not be able to walk through a mall and have all those voices in my brain without going absolute psycho on everyone. Then I would rather have invisibility
Yeah.
to spy on people. Because I'm a nosy bitch.
Spy on people.
But you all know it.
I'd be really worried about mind reading. Like, no. Do you know when people say things to your face, but then the mind, like your mind will say things that you're like, why did I think that? But can you
Yeah.
imagine some
Oh, those
your friends-
intrusive thoughts, those
Yes.
are...
Yeah. You're out with one of your mates and you've never looked at them in that way, sexually or anything, but your brain for a split second goes, I'd fuck him. And then
I
you
say that stuff out loud.
you've heard it and you're like, no, you ruined my friendship here.
Oh, because that's the reason it would ruin the friendship. Okay.
Mhm.
Well, Annalise, what's your favourite anime?
My favorite anime. Oh man, I think Blue Exorcist started out so good, but it really went down shit. Black Clover or
I've never heard of
Windbreaker.
it.
Windbreaker. There's one season. It's very promising.
All right, Wolfie asks, what are some of your other interests?
Just kidding.
Anime.
Netflix.
Chilling on Netflix. Good choice. Well, Annalise, we'll stay away from the seafood.
I like to garden. I like plants.
You garden?
Yeah.
See, I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Go on, Annalise.
I like anime. I like folklore from old Germanic pre-1400s.
Favorite Walking Dead spin-off series? I don't know if any of you
No
do watch
clue.
it.
Listen,
No.
like The Walking Dead, they walked a lot, then they found a spot, then they stopped walking, and then they started walking again. I made it to the farm.
Negan.
Negan's an asshole.
Negan made me want to watch again, but I might have taken a shortcut because I needed to TLDR because they were walking a lot.
Oh yeah, they didn't have cars. It's called The Walking Dead. They did what was advertised.
They did
Yeah,
have
they
fun.
lived up to that title. I'll give them that.
My favorite has been the Maggie and Negan spin-off. The
I haven't gotten to watch that yet. I have to finish The Walking Dead first. I can't ever. I have to watch things in chronological order, or it just messes me up.
I've watched it 3 times, beginning to end.
I've restarted The Walking Dead at least 6 times, and I've never gotten through it fully.
CRL, give your best Wisconsin accent.
You want to go in the Toyota to the soda shop there, eh?
Not the Toyota. Not the Toyota.
What was
More
that
of a
show I
Uber
watched?
accent, I guess you could say.
What was that show I watched? And that was the accent in it. Making a Murderer.
Probably, yeah. That's
Is that Wisconsin?
from Wisconsin. It's from Manitowoc. Yes.
There's some weird places in America, like
Native
names.
American. That's where it comes from.
They show it on the screen and then they read it, and I'm like, that doesn't say that. How did you?
Wauwatosa, Wausau, Chippewa. There's a bunch of them.
Well, at least if you've not seen Perfect Blue, I recommend it. Psychological thriller and not had anyone guess the outcome.
Okay. I am on agreement with Beto on one thing though. Let the record show, if a movie ends with me feeling shit, I don't want to see it.
Nah.
I do not want to see it. A friend one day was like, oh, we really need to watch this movie. It's really great. It ended up being just a psychological horror. Like, people died, but not in a slasher kind of way. It was all just psychological mindfuckery. I cried for 2 hours. That's we're not going there, and that's not being so emotional. No, just the despair and the overall horror of that world that they lived in. No.
I just don't like things that make me sad. What's the mod's favorite horror movie character?
I have a new one.
Yeah.
I watched a new one on YouTube called Milk and Cereal, and the guy in that movie is fucking creepy. Like, for a minute there, I'm like, wait, is this actually a movie, or did he do these things and now he's trying to pass it off as a movie? Like, it's that big of a like mindfuck type movie. Loved it.
Fair. Jolene, you got a favorite horror movie character?
No, not really.
One, Annalise?
The mom from The Grudge. Japanese version.
She's fucking terrified.
Yeah.
Yuan is one of the.
But also kind of justified.
Yeah.
Like, woman, I get you. It's yeah.
What part of your country are you from? Well, Cheryl's from Wisconsin. Do you have any pets? If so, what kind? So, Cheryl, do you have any pets?
I do. I have 2 cats named Tiki and Tweak, and I have a German Shepherd Husky mix named Simba.
We all know about when Annalise's fucking
Terrorist cat.
terror of a cat.
And his brother.
Yeah.
He has a brother too that you will not notice because he's very chill, actually. It's just that one.
My favourite was when you used to stream and then there would just be an ass appear in your face with a tail doing this over your head and you were like, could you not? Jolene, do you have any pets?
Yeah, I have a dog. The white devil.
White devil?
Yeah.
What breed is he?
Jack Russell.
Aw.
Does he dig?
Yeah.
Every Jack Russell I know just ruins people's gardens.
If I may go,
Yeah.
if I may go a little Dutch, is it a boerenfox?
No, it's we think there is a little bit of Dalmatian in it because she's white with black spots and she's deaf.
Which mod can do the best British accent? I can't wait to hear this.
Oh shit!
I know. Not
Oh,
even
shit.
gonna try.
The best British accent. All that I have ever learned about the British accent is that it is like the American accent is spoken from the middle of the mouth, like Australia is more from the back, and the British one would be more from the front, which would, in my case, actually might make me sound more French. So no.
In other words, no. Do you all like the Jeepers Creepers movie? I like the first one. The
I
others
liked
were-
the first one. I don't even
First
know
one.
if I saw any of the other ones.
I turned the third one off. The second one was alright, but I turned the third one off. It was fucking abysmal. It looked like a TV movie.
Ooh, I don't like those.
First one was good.
I never saw it.
Do any of you still watch the fake channels for the humor content?
I
No.
do still watch Ghost Adventures when I'm baked. It makes me laugh.
This is why I vote on Sada Guy's polls.
Yeah.
So he can give me the TLDR with some humor in between.
When does Cole get to become a mod? Never.
Never.
Never. Ever. You've seen how lovely these people are. You're a dick. Like a professional dick. Question to all. Do you think the paranormal will ever be proven true? And if so, will it interest you?
I think it would only interest me more because I would be interested in all the different kinds of, like, the theory of mind and the balance between what is the mind and what is the body is a huge thing in philosophy that trickles into folklore. If the paranormal is proven to be true, I would only be more interested to see how does that intertwine with the philosophy that we know and the folklore that we know. Would that bleed into those to give actual evidence for those theories and those stories? So that would be the time that I would absolutely pop off, as I try not to do now.
Fucking bookworm.
Yeah. Cope.
Biro Mods, which movie based on paranormal has spooked you out the most? Yours is The Conjuring.
Paranormal Activity. I saw
Spanish.
that one in
Not a clue.
theaters. It scared the shit out of me.
Yeah,
Like-
Paranormal Activity scared me. It's the first horror movie in a long time that scared me. The first one.
Same.
But you may have watched it the same way I did, where people had copies of it on like a dodgy DVD, and the ending was different. There was no demon face or anything. It was the police shot her dead. That was the end
No.
of the film that I watched.
No, I didn't see that ending until I bought the DVD like years later and even found out that there were alternate endings. Because like when I first saw the movie, it was right when it was still in theaters. So I went home and I started Googling, like trying to figure out what the fuck. Like, and they had put out advertisements, like kind of promoting the movie to make it seem like the crime had actually happened. So
Yeah,
it took a while for me to be like, it's fake.
Yeah, it was only when it came out in cinema, and I completely forgot about it until Mythos did a video on it, and I was like, shit, I saw that original version. And like him, I went to the cinema, I was like, sure, I've seen this. Do you watch Casper Site or That's Impossible channel? I've never
Used
heard
to,
of that.
but not anymore.
I watched some of Casper Site's gaming stuff.
I watch some of his stuff depending on what it is, because obviously I've got a bit of a history with him, but that's all done, dusted, and forgotten. I like his reactions. He's funny. I like his. I had to learn the hard way that, you know, he's not claiming to be an expert in any of it. He's just having fun. And in regards to that, I liked that. I loved seeing him go out with the Ouija brothers, because then it's like that's given him an insight into how it really works. And his videos since, you can see him like, I don't know about that. I don't know about that, because he's been out with a real team. And I think it's done him as much good as everyone else. Do we have other questions? I'm loving this. Awesome. Have you ever seen a film called Close Encounters? And if you, how was it in your opinions?
Was that the one about Travis?
No, that was Fire in the Sky, and that film scared me. It wasn't even a horror film. I was a kid, but it scared me. I was like, holy shit!
Hearing him tell his story scared the shit out of me.
Yeah, and it's never really been like 100% disproven. Like, where the fuck was he?
Yeah.
It's mind blowing. I love stuff like that as well. Are we going to see when Annalise display her awesome babysitting skills again?
Well, if people want that, I can look if there's been an update, but I think that if there is another line of Christmas streams like last year,
yeah, there is.
Then I might hop on for an hour like I did last year. Just
yeah, there is. We've got a few
do
teams.
a part 2 on the babysitting skills on the yellow baby that I will absolutely flush down the toilet.
Paranormal Activity made me laugh because I kept thinking about Lainey and Ben.
Unfortunately, I gotta jump off. I gotta go get my kiddo from school.
Not a problem at all. Thank you for jumping on.
Yeah, this was fun. Thank you, everybody.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
What do you think is the best part of you and the worst? Jesus, that's getting fucking deep.
Wow.
Me, my gut. I hate this thing on the front of me. Despise it. Absolutely despise it. To the point where I'm embarrassed.
Well, that's something that I'm not going to get into, like physically, because that's something that I've struggled with as a teen way too much to get into, because I don't even want to think about that, because it might trigger some shit that I don't want to. But the best part of me is that I'm a very understanding person. I always take my time to understand where people are coming from, what their arguments were for what they said or did to a certain degree, because there are some shit that you just don't say. And the worst part of me is that I am a snake. I do not forget. I sit and wait for my moment to strike.
Fair.
No,
you don't have to answer.
me. Yeah, for me, is it? Is I'm honest. What you see is what you get. The worst. Oh, I don't know.
I think
There,
that's
there
what
must
we've
be
all.
some worst part of me, but maybe I
think
like
what
it.
we've
I
all
don't
got
know.
in common is that we're all brutal with our honesty. Like,
Yeah.
if we,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think me and Jolene have ever had a falling out. I don't think any of us have had a but me and one Annalise have like butted heads on occasion. But it's how we deal with it after, because it's like, right, you said this, I've said this, or the other way around, whichever way it is. But then once it's done and said, it's done and said, and then the next day it's like, good morning, how are you? And
Yeah.
I think
And
that's why we work as a team.
We've butted head pretty harsh. But I think that because we are, I think that we are all like that, pretty direct and flat and upfront, that we can also say, like, listen up, this comment not cool, don't go there again. And because we are also upfront, that's also possible. So that's the positive side of being too blunt. In most,
at least with all of us, it's always on the table.
Yeah.
Like I've said some things in private that I think are funny, and Jolene has been like, that is not funny, and I'm like, right, never ever go there again, because boundaries and respecting boundaries, and that's why we work as a team, I think. Right, from Slick, what was the last album you bought? I don't know, because I use Spotify now. Stop buying them.
I was born in 1992. I think that was when I was in primary school. Though I don't know. I don't know the name of my neighbor. I don't.
Are any of the mods fans of Tom DeLuise? I still don't know what the fuck it is.
Never heard of that person. Thank you.
No.
Yes. See, this is why we're a team. Here's your Paranormal question for Beardo. Are you dressing up for the Christmas stream?
If we are not seeing Disco Santa, I am on a strike.
Santa will be back. Santa will be back. So I'm looking for questions here. Beardo, never put yourself down, bro. It's not so much putting myself down. It's just the fact that I was, like, for years and years and years, physically peak. Like, I used to run everywhere, and now that I can't run, not just because of being fat, it just annoys me. And
do you know what also happens when this asshole is telling himself that, he's fat? Do you know what the mods do then? You're not fat. Shut up. It's not that bad. You look great. You've been doing great. Shut up.
There's that too. They shout at me a lot. Mods, if you could debunk a fake channel, who would it be?
Like debunk, like 100% debunk.
Yeah. Michael, thank you for the $9.99.
Sam and Colby would be mine.
Yeah, Sam and Colby reach far and wide. But yeah, no. I should not. Twins.
The twins?
Twins. If that would actually have an impact, then yeah, I would go for the twins.
I'm gonna set chat on fire. Fuck it, Ghost Theory.
This chat is on fire.
I would love to catch them. I would love to catch them, like 100%, no denying it. I've caught them. I would love to catch them. I don't know if I ever will, but there we go. There's my honest answer. Mortifero, thank you for the $5. What's up, Beardo? Just passing by for a fast hello. Hope all is well with you and the mods. For once, the mods are like, I can answer you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I would like to answer Jamie Watson's question. Jamie asked me if I am my own worst critic. And I think that that's a very funny question because yesterday I think that I uploaded the same emojis 5 times because I was looking at them and kept finding flaws and deleting them and re-uploading them in the Discord. So yeah, I'm my own worst critic. Absolutely, I will nitpick everything.
No.
Yeah.
To the point of not posting it at all. Yeah.
Will everybody be wearing ugly Christmas sweaters? I mean, last year I wore an elf sweater, Santa sweater. Yeah. Simon, that wasn't there was a question I sort of skipped. If you could time travel to any point in time, where would it be? Ooh. Mine would be the inception of the twins.
1370. Because then I would be able to travel towards Copenhagen, still have some time to read through the library before it burned down. Very specific? Yes!
Yeah.
Book nerd!
Jolene, have you got
I
a
would
favorite
be the 50s. Just before the music, all the good stuff.
Blue Sky Lissa, thank you for the $4.99. Love getting to see the mods. Thank you. It's been a long time coming. Beardo, would you recommend visiting 30 East Drive? You actually made me want to go when I'm not even a believer. If you want to go to 30 East Drive and experience what you mostly see on YouTube, it's a very bad idea. Very bad idea because you will be disappointed. If you want to go somewhere where there's just something there niggling the back of your mind, then yeah, go for it. Because at least, even if nothing happens, you have been to that historically haunted house. And there's my answer. What is your favourite part of being a mod?
To be able to yell at
Yeah.
No, honestly, my favorite part of being a mod for Beardo is that within the community that he built, he has a community within his mod team, and he is part of his own mod team. He is not like the supervisor of the manager. He is part of it, and that is the best part.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Agreed.
Yeah, I couldn't be like, you have to do this, you have to do that. It's like, guys, can you help me with? And then you've all gone, I'll do that, and do it amongst yourselves. And it's more of a friendship circle than anything else.
It really is.
Yeah.
It really is.
Ghostwiener, thank you for another 20 gifted. You fucking legend. I appreciate you. Thank you very, very much. Beardo, can you play Mary Loves Dick? I can't while I'm on StreamYard, I'm afraid. I do apologise. What have we got?
Just trust that that Mary loves Dick.
Oh, Mary does love the dick. Huge on the dick. Irene Jacobson, do you have your own YouTube channels, and what is the name of trying to find them?
I don't have a channel.
Jolene
There
does
is
not.
some very old content on my channel, but I'm not an active streamer or creator or anything.
You are. You just don't want to.
Okay, I'm having fear of failure, okay? You don't have to call me out like that. Thank you.
I happen to think that you're a very confident, amusing streamer. I like watching you gaming.
Thank you.
Anna Reese, Roman Republic or the Roman Empire? She's from Canada.
Oh, I would have to go Roman Empire. Roman Empire.
Leo Ella, I'm playing Silent Hill on Sunday. Cynthia Bossy Boss. So glad I made this. made it in this live. It's been great. Thank you very, very much, Cynthia Bossy. Looking at that picture on a bigger thing, because normally they're only this, like this on a monitor that's over there. Now I'm looking at you there. Are you and CRL related? They kind of look alike. Just a little bit.
Oh.
Cynthia and CRL.
Oh.
Just me. Okay. You missed my question. Sorry, Thea.
Thea, I saw your question and I
Was it about the tentacle?
It's the question about why I am called the kinky bitch.
Oh yeah.
It's because she's a kinky bitch.
Hey.
There's just nicknames that we all. Somebody will say something small and then we'll jump on it.
Why am I French Canadian? Why was I once Swedish?
I mean, the Swedish thing was a genuine mistake. I thought you were Swedish.
You also thought that the Netherlands wasn't a country, but what actually Scandinavia is. So.
Yeah, in my brain.
And you deleted the live stream on which that happened because I had actually clipped that, and I'm so mad that clip doesn't work anymore. Because you Googled, is the Netherlands a country? And I was just dying. You had known me for, what, 4 or 5 years at that point?
Wow.
I thought in my brain, Netherlands was like a translation to the Northlands, like the Northlands of Europe. So
AKA
Sweden,
Scandinavia.
Denmark, Norway were all like the Netherlands. I didn't realize the Netherlands was its own thing. I don't know. I don't watch
We're your neighbors.
It's literally just a North Sea. Just
Yeah.
Thanks for that answer. That's more like where I'd like to go, regardless of whether or not I believe. I do find the concepts interesting. It feels like it would be an interesting experience. It can be, and at the end of the day, it's not easy to get in there anymore. So it's an experience either way, because the amount of people that want to go there versus the amount of people that actually get to go there because of the waiting times and stuff, to me, makes it kind of worth its while. And there's heating, there's water, there's a fridge, takeaways, and whatever. Sam Hink Campfire, thank you for the £10. We are going to have to end in the next 3 minutes. Beardo, buy the mods a coffee for the hard work. You all do a fantastic job. It'll get cold by the time I send it over to fucking Canada.
takes a long time.
Yeah.
Especially with the Royal Snail. Royal Mail is just not doing what it's doing.
Don't talk to me about snails. Listen, I will let you all in on a secret. What other people have with, they see a spider and they freak out. I have that with snails.
Really?
Yeah. Snails
amazing.
Absolutely no. They disgust me to agree. I cannot explain.
Crow! $5 for Beardo's nipple cream. It's so creamy. What the fuck?
Do you want nipple cream made out of
Does he mean whipped cream?
Beardo
or...
essence? Like, what does that even mean?
I'm so... I mean, it's Crow Judas. I don't know why I'm so shocked. Right, let me just... You guys talk to chat. I'm going to grab this link for the Ouija Brothers.
I am only thinking about what Beardo's nipple cream means, and the options go.
I don't want to know.
Listen.
It wouldn't take a lot of cream because my nipples look like squirrel shit. They're just these tiny little things on my massive chest. They're ridiculous.
Where did you get the idea that I want to know the details about your nipples?
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Wow.
Am I going to watch Adelaide Haunted?
My colleagues,
Do we have
yes,
an HR version of for Beardo gets scared? Like, I want to have a talk with HR on this one.
Right, so the Ouija Brothers
I'm
are about
fine.
to start, so we will be ending. I've linked the Ouija Brothers to the top of the chat there, so if you guys want to start heading on over. After them, check out Dorset Paranormal because they've got a video out already of me and Purple doing our lone vigils in the tunnel. And then 10:30, Adelaide Haunted Horizons have got the video with me with them in the haunted or not haunted nunnery. There we go. So, lovely ladies of the mod squad, would you like to say goodbye to the chat?
Bye.
Goodbye, chats.
Goodbye, everyone.
There we go.
Thank you for being
It
here.
was fun.
Stay tuned. If I had a banhammer button, I'd be pressing it for you and Crow right now. Right, thank you to the mods for jumping on tonight. I appreciate it. I'm sure the chat have loved to actually put faces to the blue text on the screen with the spanner. Thank you, ladies, for coming on. I appreciate you.
It was fun.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
It was
Okay,
good.
Yay.
Right, I'll stick you guys in the green room. And if you want to just jump out, because I'm going to raid over to the Ouija Brothers, and then I'll jump in the living room to watch the Ouija Brothers. Thank you both, and CRL. I know she's not in, but I appreciate you. Thank you very much for all you do, and thank you for coming on tonight.
No problem.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
I just cut Jolene off. That's me in the fucking doghouse. Right, I don't have an end screen or anything because I'm on StreamYard and it's a bit flawed. Please go over to the Ouija Brothers, then Dorset Paranormal, and then Adelaide Haunted Horizons. I will catch you in the Ouija Brothers in a couple of minutes, and then I'll catch you in Adelaide Haunted Horizons. Much love to you all. Thank you for a fantastic Friday evening. I know it's very different, but I think it's important that you guys get to meet the mods because they do a lot for this channel. Much love to you all. Beardo out. It didn't end. It didn't fucking end. Now is it ended?